We just got different viewpoints, you and me. That doesn't mean we can't talk. We don't have to be enemies.
What's up, guys? I'm here on a Friday night. Wait on a few people here. We're going to give some updates on some cool stuff going on, or what my plans are. We'll just wait on some people to come in here. Oh, somebody's already here. Caught me off guard. Stop that shit. Just kidding. Gonna try to be on as long as I can, but good chance it won't be long. See how long it takes all my people to get in here. Hello. Hello. You know what that movie's from? Hello. Or it's not from a movie, actually. It's from a sitcom. Do you know what sitcom? Fuck you. You have got to see. Oh, yeah. Might be the shortest live stream in history. What's up, whoever you are? How you doing? I think I'm going to lay back here while I wait on some people. Oh, my God. Okay. What do you want, dog? Sit down. I know my feet stink. Everybody knows that. My feet stink. You got a problem with it? Ooh, Memphis Grizzlies going to get their asses kicked at Dallas. I can have that on in the background. Better than any CNN or politics or anything like that. It just started. 13 people. Well, shit, y'all stay. 17 people. Well, shit, y'all stay. Y'all stay, guys. Stay. Let's have a good time on a Friday night at 7:42 in Memphis, Tennessee. Any questions you want to ask old Libercheese while you got me here? Live, one-on-one. Did an audit today. Just put the video up. If you want to see a good audit, go look at that video. Nothing really happens too much in it, but I got some good interactions with people. And yeah, some crazy shit on there. Fuck no. Fuck no to what, Johnny Lee? Fuck no to freedom? Is that what you're saying, Johnny Lee? I did, Swan. Look. I'm gonna show you what I did today. This is Studio B. Studio B, which means it's studio bedroom. So I'm going to peruse what I did today. What it is, Swan, I knew you would notice and I knew you would ask questions. So I'm going to tell you what I did today when I was at the bins. Okay, I found a bag full of, like, I don't know. It almost looked like they were just little stitchings, little small stitchings. Very awesome. Love all the colors. And it was just an entire bag of them. I think it was students or something, maybe at a retreat or something. Might have been a church thing. I don't know. But I saw them all in this bag and I was like, man, I can do something with that. And I just didn't want to leave them behind. And what's funny is I paid, what I paid? I paid $1 for all of them. I've still got a bunch of them. So we're going to add more. I just got tired as hell. Swan is here by. What does that mean, Lola? The heck does that mean? What's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? The most consistent person in the universe. Lola, what does that mean? Yeah, it's like it's not quilt. Well, I think they're practicing. It was them practicing, and I just saw all these little squares everywhere, and I was like, I can't. That's going to go in the trash. Nobody was looking at it, and I was like, I'm taking that home and saving it. So here's what I did. Yeah, what's going on? Here's what I did. I'm going to show you guys. Check it out. I'm not going to turn the camera around, but I'll pull back a little bit so we can see what I did here. These are, and I like this one. This one's my favorite. That's why it's right behind me. My better half knows nothing about this, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Our bedroom, we have puke green walls, and I'm not a fan of the puke green walls. So I wanted to add a splash of color. I could go. You're not going anywhere, Swad. Stay right there. You too, Lola. Yeah, so I just wanted to add a splash of color, Everybody could use a splash of color in their lives. And I love it. I know you love it too, Swan. I know you do. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. All right. In other news, I went out and did an audit today. Stay away from the telephone wires. No shit. Whoa. Do you like summer days or for winter days? To audit, I like the summer days better. The only issue is our second car. It's the air's been out on it for a while, and I make it through summer. I don't know how the fuck I make it through summer, and I'll tell you something about it too. Else about it. It not only is the air out on it, the two front windows will not roll down. So yeah, I'm literally driving around in a fucking toaster. It was only like 72 today. Beautiful in Memphis. When I got back in my car after the audit, I started sweating. And I was like, oh crap, here we go. I know I need to get my air fixed, but the shit's going to cost $1,500. And we have other things. I can sweat a little bit for $1,400 or $1,500. But thanks for the question, Gorilla Good. If you're talking about in general, those are two of my those 2 months or those two seasons are not my favorite. My favorite is, what am I talking about? Spring is my favorite, followed by fall, followed by summer, followed by winter. I don't know, man. I'm just not a big winter guy. I appreciate the snow and the snow. It looks beautiful. And but I don't know. The older I get, it just seems like it just dicks your whole week up when it comes in. We had that schools were closed for, I don't even know, a week and a half, 2 weeks here. You gay. 72. Dang, that sounds nice. It was very nice today. Very nice. And the good news is the 10-day forecast for us looks amazing. I'm talking all 70s. I'm very excited about that. That gets me going, But I got a big ass blister on my foot that I've had, and I went out today thinking it was okay, and it's not okay. I made it a lot worse. Help. I love all seasons. They all have beautiful adventures of all kinds. Of course you do. The CIA is following me. Oh, hell no, Billion Brendan. What the hell, man? What'd you do? Help. Billion Brendan. You didn't check out the Olympics? What does that mean? Where were the Olympics? They have some type of Olympics in Memphis today? You're not joking. You need help. What's going on, brother? You came to the right place. We're the critical thinkers over here. Let me read Wolfie's comment first. And tripping hazard because a stranger will recognize you as soon you go live, and CTG members will have to watch it after you go live. I'm still going to do some audits, Wolfie, that are live. I will, I promise. Depending on what happens tomorrow, I'm going to tell you my plans for the next 2 days. These videos might interest. Now, Wolf, I get it, man. It's not for everybody, and it can seem boring to some people. But I think you understand what I'm trying to accomplish out there. And today I had a great attitude. I didn't, I wasn't looking to, that one guy who pulled up and said he knew me. Did you see me? I kind of ignored him a little bit there at first. I looked over and said, "What's up?" And I just thought he was a Karen, but he was just sitting there waiting on me to come over. So that was cool. The black dude that I got, that's the car detailer, we're going to use him on our baby. I'm going to call him up and use him on our baby girl car. I was about to watch it, but then Liver Cheese went live. Watch it, Swan. Tell me what you think. Again, these videos, it takes a certain kind of person to really get the enjoyment out of them. And today I felt pretty comfortable out there. I was in my home area, so I got news for you though. Pedophilia recognition, the lies about our leaders. I mean, it's documented. So you're saying, what are they coming after you for, Billion Brendan? Because you went after some pedophiles? Brother, I'm an enemy. I'm an enemy to a lot of this country. But I shouldn't be. But I am. I have a gold Yukon taking photos of my house. You need to get your ass out there and take photos right back to them, right back at them. That's what you need to do. Because legally you can do that, and you should be doing it, especially if you think they're up to some fucking shenanigans or something, all right? Don't put up with that, man. Billion Brendan, do not put up with that, man. You're a grown-ass person, and just because somebody has a shiny badge, that doesn't give them rights to do really, really bad things to you, okay? So record them back. Go out and tap on their window. Hey, I see you're recording. What the fuck do you want? I mean, seriously. I would do that. I think you should do that. I think that you should, whenever they're in your neighborhood and you see them, go out in your front yard with your video camera, your phone, start recording, let them see that you're recording, and then walk towards them, see if they take off. If they don't take off, just, you don't have to tap on the window. Just, do the universal roll the window down sign and ask them who the fuck they are. You have a right to know that, bro. You have a right to know that if you think somebody's following you around. It's insane, and it all happening after me exposing these people. Look, bro, if you're not trolling me and you're telling me the truth, where are you at? What part of the country are you in? Tell me that. Because you done pricked my ears up here. I don't like to hear shit like that. It really upsets me. Found some 1977 Star Wars vinyl records today while exploring thrift stores. Hell yeah, Swan. Great find. Great find. Have you listened to them yet? You got to put that bad boy on right now. And what about that soundtrack? Or not the soundtrack, the score. Holy crap. One of the greatest scores in movie history. John Williams, right? I believe so. Oh, my Grizzlies are up. They're up by 9 points right now. It won't last. It won't last. We're doing something called tanking. We don't really have a shot at the playoffs, so we're just playing hard. In the fourth quarter, we're sitting everybody and we're losing games. Why are we doing that? Because we need a good draft pick. Not following, just stalking. Well, it's against the law. It's against the law, brother. So if you feel like somebody's stalking you, you go let them know, whatever you're doing, you need to stop, or I'm going to report you for stalking. Or I don't like that. I don't like that. I know that legally somebody can do that if they're on a sidewalk. But me as an auditor personally, I would never go into somebody's neighborhood and just record someone's house. I wouldn't fucking do that. I think it's creepy. Tennessee, we go outside with our guns and ask if you want our autograph. That's what you should do. No, I wouldn't. Hey, man, Bill, what's your name again? Let me see. Billion Brendan. Billion Brendan. I'll tell you this, man. Just you got rights, okay? He's got rights too, but you can find out more information. Don't be afraid. Don't going out there and take care of it. Could be a misunderstanding. It could be something different. It could just be. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what it could be, but you need to check and do more investigating there. Perked, not pricked. Of course, I bought them. Scoring and is beautifully done. LOL. I wish I'm in a cul-de-sac. Yeah. That's how you know it's beyond federal. Who legally or willing would do this, dude? They don't have anything to stand on. Okay, if you've done nothing illegal, then all they can really do right now is bang their chest like an 8. You know what I mean? And it can be very intimidating. But just remember, that's just a person in that car, and approach it with I would personally approach it with hey, I would approach it with a kind attitude. That's just with that situation. I don't know. You may be hot as hell. Maybe I'd be hot if somebody was out in front of my house. I have no idea. I haven't had that happen yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen. It's not legal. Well, it's in a gray area, Wolfie. It sounds like you have a stalking case. I would start videotaping anytime you see this vehicle, and if it happens more than once or twice, then you definitely have a case for stalking. That's when you call the authorities and say, I don't know why, but this guy keeps coming over to my house, taking pictures. I want to know what the hell's going on. It may be legal, but I don't like it because I feel like he's done it several times, and I consider it stalking. Because it is. It's stalking. If anybody knows about stalking, it would be me, because I don't, I'm mad at 3 cops in particular right now. Very unhappy with them. If you know my history, you know about it. But I would never try to meet them somewhere in public. You know what I mean? Because that could be considered stalking, and I don't want to do that. And if they come out to one of my audits, then that's hallelujah. That's wonderful. We can talk. Angry Otter, what's up, man? What's up? Hold on, let me read this. Seriously, I was just opening truth to my people. The next 12 hours, I have someone taking photos of my house. A billion, we're in crazy times, okay? We're in crazy times. A lot of times, though, these people that think they can do something and think they have a little power, they don't really have that power. And if they do try to do something to you illegally, such as arrest you for something that wasn't legal, then, sue the shit out of them. Sue the shit out of them. Angry, good to have you. They were out the car. You didn't see them, though. I'm not even joking. When I opened the curtain, the door to the Yukon was open. Probably a Democrat trying to steal your vote. Hey, look at Wolfie. Look at Wolfie coming in with the goodness. Wolfie. Just checking YouTube to see if we blew up yet. LOL. We're growing. Shortly. I mean, it's not huge growth, but I will let you know. When I started doing my live streams, I was just under 3,000 viewers. We're almost at 3,600. So And I haven't been live streaming, but maybe 3 months, 4 months. So I think it's working. I'm just saying these sick fucks in office literally want you dead. Well, they can want in one hand and they can shit in the other and see which fills up first. Okay. I would just go about your day, man. Go about your day. Note when that car's around. Write down notes. I would get a pen and paper and write down times when you see them. Get a picture. Get it all in order, because you'll be able to easily prove stalking, especially if you haven't done anything illegal. Thank you, man. Who's that? IRAP21. I appreciate it, buddy. I take that as a very high compliment when somebody calls me strange. Thank you, man. TPUSA trying to get you to vote. A Wolfie. Tag number. Yeah, there you go. Get his tag number too. Thank you, Wolf. And you know what? Legally, anybody can record anybody's tag number. Okay? A lot of people go crazy about that kind of shit. I usually don't focus too much on that auditing, but I might. Because let's think about it. Put on your CTG cap real quick and let's think about what a license plate is. It's there to give people your information, whether it be authority figures or cops or whatever. It's there outside of your car for people to see. There's nothing illegal about recording it. Definitely record it. We're all kind of strange. Embrace that weirdness. Hell yeah, Swan Song. Tell them what's up. Then trust me, brother, I feel like the FBI. Walk up and take a pic of their tag number. Exactly, Wolf. I guarantee it's government. I wouldn't put it past them. I absolutely wouldn't put it past them, bro. To be honest with you, I think the only reason that the cops out here in Bartlett don't fuck with me more is that I don't bust their balls, They come out, and if they're wrong, they're wrong. I'll let them know they're wrong. And then I'll tell them have a great day. And then I'll ask them about themselves, and we'll spotlight them. Puts on Doors album. People are strange when you're a stranger. I empathize with you, Billion Brandon. Brendan. I empathize with you. I hope you're not a troller, because I don't mind dealing with trollers, but I don't like wasting my time on them. I don't think you are. I think you're a real person. If you're a real person, and you need to go ahead and hit that sub button, because you're in the right place. You probably don't know what CTG and what I'm talking about when I say that. We come in at nights, we throw on live streams, and we play games, and we talk about cool things. I ask people that I know, and I have a core group of people that I know and want to know more about. If you're the type of person that can keep an open mind as far as thinking about things like religion, politics, all that stuff, then you definitely belong here. I'm not going to beg for your subscription, but I'd go ahead and hit that sub button, because you might get some valuable information here that you need. And we all need friends, right? Not trolling. I'm so serious, bro. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Probably don't smoke any weed tonight, or take a gummy or anything like that. Some people, I don't know, you could be different. Some people tend to get a little paranoid when they do that kind of stuff. And you don't need that right now. Okay. Call the law and say someone's trying to sell drugs outside your house. Good one, Wolfie. Good one. They call the cops on me all the time and lie their fucking asses off. And you don't know. He could be out there trying to do it. Yeah, call him up. Yeah. All that shit's good advice. It's all great advice. And, if you want to, I don't know if you carry. I don't want to escalate this into something crazy. But, maybe let them know. Maybe let them know, hey, man, I don't know who you are, but you're coming around my house. And I don't put up with that shit. So I'm a card carrying gun owner. Or you don't have to. You can bow up on them, you know. Don't be afraid of them, bro. Don't be afraid of them. Seriously, do not. Do not. But don't do anything stupid either. You know what I mean? You'll be okay, man. You'll be okay. You do all of it. Well, you will when I pull up. I don't know what that means. All right. Guys, I do want to show y'all something I found today. I didn't find too much today. The bins were, I didn't spend a lot of time at them because I shot my video. And after my video, my damn blister has gotten out of hand. Not really. It's not really a threat. It's not really a threat. If you're telling somebody that you're legally going to protect yourself in your house, now, you know, say it like that. Say it like, I don't know you. All I know is anybody comes through my house, I'm putting them down. That's not a threat, man. That's not a threat. And if they say it's a threat, say it's not a threat. It's a fucking appointment. That's what you do. Look them straight in the eyes, and if they say, is that a threat? Say, no, it's not a threat. It's a promise, or it's an appointment. Order a pizza for them and note the pizza is just in case you get hungry trying to get your Wi-Fi password. That's a good one too, Wolf. I like this, man. I like this. I got my CTGers talking about an audit. I love it. It's good shit. I mean, Billion Brendan, legally, it's not a threat. You can say it's a threat, but legally, according to the Constitution, that is not a threat. Guaranteeing somebody that you're going to protect your own home and you're a gun owner, absolutely not a threat. Now, if you say, get the fuck out of my neighborhood, I'm a gun owner, that's a threat. That's a threat. So, big difference. I would tell you, you know, if you're worried about something being a threat or not being a threat, just don't talk much at all. Because they always want you to talk. They always want you to talk because while you're talking, they're trying to figure out a way to pin something on you. In Texas, it's not a threat; it's a promise, and that's just legally. That's not morally. Maybe not them. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. You don't have to be sorry, Billion Brendan. You don't have to apologize in here, man. Unless you threaten somebody. We know about threats in here, okay? Yeah, don't apologize for that, bro. You're around some people who actually know. And it's great to be around people who have a little more knowledge about something than you do. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that you want to be aware. You know, you want to listen to a bunch of different sides. People who've had experience with it. I'll take the peace from you. I don't, LOL. Do you think most or some vets are out to just get money? I stopped all Bowser meds and IV treatments, and he has been a scarfing his food down. I'll be the last. Really? Really? Texas only has fears and queers. That's a great movie. Video Gamer 13, what movie is that from, man? You quote it, you got to bring the movie. And you, Swan. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that would piss me off more than anything in the world, if that's the case. For the most part, vets, you know, you go in there and you think, oh, they're going to get my dog better. But the fact that you decided to do that and it's working for you, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a for-profit thing and they're just trying to put more things on there and jack your bill up. I hope not. That sucks. You're being surveillanced. Well, guess what, bro? We're all being surveillanced every day. Most of the day. All right. I lost some of you. That's okay. I'm going to tell you my plans for tomorrow. You're going to be entertained, I think. Towards the end of my video today, I mentioned that I would. I've got two audits set up for the next 2 days, and I want to tell you guys about them. I think I finally got worms. Wolf. Why did you comment to my comment yesterday? Is Swan real? Lola, I think she is. I hope she is, because she's a wonderful person. I want the AI fake people to be terrible people. So my fingers are crossed that Swan's a real person. I'm pretty sure Swan's a real person. What about you, Lola? Give us some info. Where are you from? You know, what part of the country? You can give us that. Well, actively LOL with people, but generally you want proof. Send me a link and I'll show you exactly what I'm saying, bro. No, man, I believe you, man. I totally believe you. I 100% believe you. There's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. A lot of people who think they have more power than they actually have. For my room to see them. Send me a link and I'll show you exactly what I'm saying, bro. For my room to see them. I don't really know how to do any of that shit, to be honest. If we're being completely honest. I got the hard S for AI, and I never seen that one coming. Lola, the person with 1 sub, asking me if I'm real. Oh, Swan. Woo. Swan, that one made you a little. I've never seen Swan like that. I'm being so genuine, bro. I believe you, Billion. I believe you, man. I mean, I don't know how much I can really help you in this current situation and moment. I want to, you know, pump you up and make you understand that it's not the disaster you think it is, unless they have something on you. And you know whether or not they have something on you. Don't let them scare you. Well, there's not many people in here right now. I'll leave it up. I'll put it up for a replay, and if people decide to watch it, then they'll see it again. So there's a chance people will see what you said. All right. Back to what I'm doing tomorrow for you guys. And maybe you watch these, Billion. Maybe you watch them, because I'll probably be dealing with the cops tomorrow, most likely. Okay, so what I'm doing is tomorrow, I spoiled it at the end of my video, I'm going back to Chick-fil-A. I'm going back to Chick-fil-A with a funny hat, a real funny hat. Maybe you can figure out which one it is. Maybe not. But yeah, and we're gonna bury this. We're gonna bury this beef that we've had. You don't know, Brendan, I've been out to this Chick-fil-A and recorded 3 times. And all 3 times they've called the police on me. And all 3 times the police come out and tell them they can't do anything, come out and talk to me, and then they leave. Now, what I really want to happen is I want management to come out and talk to old liver cheese here. Stop thinking I'm this big scary guy who's just out there to interrupt your business. You know what I mean? Come over and speak to me person to person. So if this gets out somehow that I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A tomorrow, then absolutely, managers, come over and talk to old liver cheese. I ain't going to bite you, I promise. But we will have some words about our Constitution. Why don't you trim your hairy lips? Because I got shitty teeth. Beef Triceratops. Where are you located, bro? I'm in the Memphis area. So you're a prick that likes to poke. What? Likes to poke? No. We're trying to make grown adults understand that you don't call the cops on a person sitting on the sidewalk with a camera. If you want to know so much, go out and talk to them. Otherwise, all you're doing is wasting our taxpayer dollars. You're wasting resources. Cops are going to come out and have to deal with that situation. And they shouldn't. Watch my video from today to ask if I poke. Cops drove by me 5 or 6 times throughout that video today. Not a one said a damn thing to me. Because they understand that that I'm not doing anything illegal. So if you want to call that poking, what I call it is educating. They really need to be educated here. Whatever I feel about Chick-fil-A and their practices or whatever really has nothing to do with this. This is about protecting your First Amendment right to record in public and shoot stories or whatever you want to do in public, as long as you're not doing something illegal. So that's going to be entertaining tomorrow. I actually thought about going live on that one. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out when I get there. Maybe I'll shoot 2 videos. So you're trying to get trespassed? No, why the fuck would they trespass me, man? You poke the police and they will get you eventually. No, they won't, man. No, they won't. Not if I haven't done anything illegal. I mean, that just makes no sense. I don't care if they trespass me. I really don't. We have a ridiculous law in this country where if I'm sitting out on a sidewalk and I'm recording, even if I'm not on their property, and they come out and they say, I want him trespass, they can come out and say, oh, you're trespass. And guess what? I don't fucking have to move because I'm sitting there on a public sidewalk. I won't get to eat Chick-fil-A at that Chick-fil-A anymore, but I'm okay with that. I don't eat Chick-fil-A. So you're an emo prick that likes to poke the system. No, man, I'm a fucking freedom fighter who's trying to protect your rights and my rights. LOL, LOL, that's the white law. I've tried to find black auditors. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a black auditor, and we're gonna have some fun. No, man, look, it's funny, and what makes it funny and what makes it entertaining and interesting to watch is the fact that people lose their shit over a camera. So it's unbelievable. They got 14 cameras above them recording them, and they don't say shit. But they think I'm going to do something with that footage. Bro, I'm not going to do shit with the footage. If you don't come up and talk to me, you're not going to be on there at all. But if you come up and talk to me, you'll be on there either as a very smart person, educated on our Constitution, or as a moron who is going to get educated on our Constitution. And the Bartlett Police Department helps me do that. Actually, this time, I'll actually tell them, hey, man, can you go just talk to that fucking manager and let him know why I keep coming out here? There's got to be a resolution. You can't keep calling the police on a grown man doing nothing illegal. It's got to be taken care of, bro. It's not right. So why do you care? Why do I care? What the fuck do you mean, why do I care? Because freedom of speech is a muscle that you have to practice. If you don't practice, guess what? It goes away. And that's the last thing that's going to happen in this country, brother. We ain't losing our freedom of speech. Fuckface has already tried to take it away 2 or 3 different ways. And in one way, he kind of did it a little bit. But at the end of the day, no. What I'm doing is protecting your rights. You think that you're not going to run into a cop with a fucking bad attitude. And let me tell you something, brother. It's going to happen to you in your life. And you're going to be sitting there stunned while this cop disrespects you for no other reason besides him having a badge. That's what I'm trying to fucking stop from happening. Real men don't cry like fucking women. Jen, don't listen to them. They want to trigger you. It's all right, man. I appreciate you, Billion. Nothing matters, and you're fighting a ridiculous battle. Okay. Well, I got almost 3,600 subs who think I'm fighting a good battle. Okay. If you're not one of them, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm not going to sit here and beg you to fucking open up your eyes and see that I'm trying to help everybody. Everybody I'm trying to help. You don't think it'll ever affect you, but you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You're going to run into the wrong cop on the wrong day who's pissed off. Maybe he's pissed off because his wife won't give him head. I don't fucking know. But yeah, they seem to think that when they have a little authority, and they don't, as long as you're doing nothing illegal. They can't come up, they can't ask for my fucking ID. Well, they can, but they damn sure ain't gonna get it. All right, we're gonna ignore this troll because he's clearly doesn't have the capabilities to be a critical thinker, and we'll move on. So tomorrow that will be an excellent video, whether I go live or not. I'm going to get it up tomorrow. I think it's an important video that needs to be taken care of. We need to put this to bed so that they don't have to always be wondering what the hell I'm doing out there. Because I'm not sure it's fully being explained to them. Otherwise, why 3 times would you call the police? It really, guys, y'all think DWD 313 is smarter than liver cheese? Go ahead and click 1 if you do, and 2 if you don't. If you think DWD is smarter than liver cheese, throw a 1 up there right now. If you think the opposite, throw a 2 up there right now. All right, DWD, let me ask you a question. If you're smarter than I am, did Donald Trump win the 2020 election? Did Donald Trump win the 2020 election? Waiting for your answer. It's a simple yes or no. That's all we need to know. No. Good. Outsider. My man. I don't vote or care. Well, that's I understand some people don't care about politics. I get some of that, but in the state we're in right now, you damn well better care. You damn well better care. Oh, he gave the dumbest answer there is. No. Tyson said no, no, no. I mean, I know you guys don't. I know you guys don't. I'm asking him. I don't give a fuck. What do you give a fuck about? What do you give a fuck about, DWD? Tell all the critical thinkers in here what you give a fuck about. We would really like to know. What do you give a fuck about? What is your passion in life? What's your passion in life? You're not a veteran, so shut the fuck up. Hey, everybody. According to DWD, if you're not a veteran, shut the fuck up. All right? Remember that before you go out next time. You're not a veteran, shut the fuck up. Trolling, Roblox probably. When did he say he was a vet? I know. What the fuck did that come from? You're not a vet. You can't speak on that. You're not a vet. I don't get it, man. Okay, but back to what we're doing here. You're not a veteran. I was correct. Oh, really? Stand by. No, I don't stand by. I ain't letting you troll me. All right, any more than you already have, but I'm having fun with it. So you know what I'm doing tomorrow? What I'm doing on Sunday? Wolfie, you might be interested in this one. Hang on. Sunday's going to be a new one for the liver cheese. I got to grab something. I got to grab something. You've never been to war. Shut the fuck up. Man, I've been to war so many damn times, bro. I go to war with my wife. I go to war with my doctor. I go to war with my lawyer. I go to war with everybody. All right, here we go. So we got Saturday's plans covered. We got Saturday's plans covered, right? That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'll probably still throw up a live feed too. And if you know me, you know my early live feeds are simply for the trolls. If you want to come in and have a few laughs, because it's pretty funny. Arguing with the troll, especially a red hat troll, it's not even a challenge, to be honest. It's like, why even bother? DWD, you're the one looking like a clown, brother. He loses all of them. He's a Trumpster. Hello from New York. What's up, upstate audits? Upstate New York audits. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We don't get a ton of auditors on my live streams. So when we have them, I like to highlight them. Upstate New York, I got a guy in here who says that I'm a waste of space. He says that what I do, all I do is like to go poke people. I like to poke officers and you know, get them angry so they can violate my rights. Upstate New York. What audits too? Why don't you tell them how you feel about him calling me? And normally I'm not going to give this loser the time of day, but you never been to a battle for the USA in military uniform. Okay. You hear that, guys? If you've never been to battle for the United States in a military uniform, you should shut the fuck up about everything. Everything. This guy's fun. Hello, upstate. Thank you for welcoming our new guest in here, Wolfie. I appreciate it. He fights for our rights on the homeland. Thank you, sir. Wolfie, that's awesome. I love the trolls. It's all views to me. Yeah. So what I do upstate, upstate. Let me talk to you real quick, and I'll get back to all you guys too. But I want to ask you a question, upstate. Have your videos been shadow banned? Because mine have completely been shadow banned. I went from, 500, 600, 700 views, 1,000 views initially when I drop a video, an autism video, to 50, 60, 30. And it's infuriating. It's infuriating. They've shadow banned me, and they've shadow banned at least 2 other auditors that I know of. So are they doing anything like that to you, upstate New York? DWD needs a hug from Lola. You're not a paratrooper. Oh, shit, I like you, DWD. You're funny, bro. That sounds like a fucking idiot to me. Don't have to be a patriot. Thank you, man. You don't have to be anything to be a patriot. Nothing at all, man. Take a stand against something. Pick up your camera if you see anything weird out there, and record it. And if you're doing something to protect people, I consider you a patriot. You've been stuck on me for 30 minutes, pussy. So we've never been in uniform. Our opinions of our country don't matter. Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he says. I've been out of this. Let me see this. I've been out of this. Okay. In the last year, in fact, started a new channel all over because I turned it into too much drama. You're not funny though. Pay your taxes. My checks don't bounce. Upstate, I feel you. I feel you. It's been a challenge to me to not completely change my channel, but I'm going to keep going with it because it's very important to me, and I know it was important to you too. I know it was. I'm not saying you went the direction that the wind or the spirits or the Lord or whoever you believe in or just your heart told you to go. So you're not going to be wrong with that. Okay. Thank you for stopping by to see what another auditor's doing out there. Haven't been doing a lot, but getting ready to pick it up. Pay your taxes. My checks on my your opinions don't matter. I file exempt. I never said we. I said you. Oh God, DWD. Okay, so on Sunday, here's what we're doing. We got Saturday planned. On Sunday, I haven't picked the exact location. Now, Wolfie, it's on a Sunday, so I think you can kind of guess what's coming up here. what I'm going to tell you I'm going to be doing. Now, here's the thing about this one. All right. Here's the thing about this one. And it's not because I have Whoopi, an actual Christian, a real Christian who practices what Jesus practiced. I'm I'm doing it because I don't really have any beef with whatever church that I'm going to tomorrow. I don't know of any evangelical turning point churches. I just don't. But so what I'll do is I'm going to do a church audit on Sunday, but it's not really going to, it's going to be a silent audit. It's going to be a silent audit. And it's more for me and what a message I want to give to people. I found this. Is it backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. Hang on, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. Like I give a fuck. All right. So Wolfie, and this sign's not done yet. So I'm going to try to turn the camera so y'all can read it. Oh shit, now you can. Okay. It's still backwards. Can y'all read that? Love is my religion. All right. All I'm going to do on this audit on Sunday is go stand in front of a random church. Doesn't matter which one it is. I'm not going to harass anybody. I'm just going to show how I feel as a person. And I'm going to hold this sign up. And maybe we'll get some very interesting conversations. I think we will. All right, let me turn this shit back around so you don't have to look at my. Hopefully you didn't see that. And if you did, I don't care. I am me, and it is what it is. So, Wolfie, there's no intention of me going out there and causing a ruckus in a church. I'm not going to do that. I've audited churches before. In general, they're okay. I did audit one out at Bellevue Baptist Church, and had some nut get out and just start screaming and throwing his arms around, and got really pissed off. But again, the intention is not going to be that. It's not going to be it's for me. It's for me. It's how I feel, and I want people to see how I feel. If they want to come over and talk about it, we can talk about it. Actually, I would love for somebody to come over and talk to me about that. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. Kind of fits. At least it's not queer colors. You know the story behind that painting, Wolf? I found that picking. I found it picking. And it was just sitting over in a bin at the bottom of a bin somewhere. Nobody ever look. They look at artwork, but they don't look at artwork like that, which wouldn't be considered real artwork. It's just some girl or guy painted this, and they really felt that's what they felt. And I loved the message, so I was like, well, that's not getting thrown in the trash. Somebody spent a lot of time doing this, and I agree with them. I absolutely agree with them. So there's a person out there who painted this picture. I don't know when, I don't know where, but they probably painted this picture and people enjoyed it for a little bit, and then it wound up getting thrown out. And it would be absolutely amazing if I was using someone's sign to do what I'm going to do on Sunday and they actually saw it. I think wouldn't that trip you out? Like if you painted something 10 years ago and haven't seen it in 8 years, and then all of a sudden there's some weird looking dude standing on a corner holding that sign up. It would be strange. But I think things like that need to go on. Somebody put a lot of heart and soul into that, and it's got a great message, which I always agree with. So, that's going to be Sunday. I think Sunday's going to be cool. I'm actually looking more forward to Sunday than I am on tomorrow, even though tomorrow is going to be it's going to be interesting. You just gave me a pickup line. I don't even know what it was, Wolf. Gives me Bob Marley vibes. Hell yeah, man. Maybe I need to toke up before I go out there. Nah, I would never do something like that. That's a really cool story. That'd be great if you met the person that made the sign. Yeah, that would be cool. It could be somebody locally. It probably is somebody locally. Hopefully, it's not somebody dead. You- when you buy shit in a Goodwill, I I'm morbid. I think, oh look, I found a hat. I got a hat. It's really clean. I start to go to morbid places. Like, is this a dead person's hat? It's okay if it is. It's all right. Whoever you are, Mr. Dead Person Hat, I am out doing great American things for you. Thank you for giving me this hat. It wound up with me for a reason. I believe those things, and I'm going to decorate you with pins and make you a wonderful hat. All right. I got a real problem with hats, in case you don't know. I buy the shit out of them. My wife so far hadn't really put the hammer down on me about that. Because she knows I love them. All right, I'm going to show y'all something. This is cool. I did find one thing today at the bins. I say the bins, it's Goodwill. I found one thing today. I think it's kind of cool. I'm really hung up on whether or not I need to sell this or keep it. So I'm going to ask all you 4 or 5 or 6 people or 3 people, however many you are. I really want your valid opinion on this. Should I sell this or should I keep it and put it up on our studio wall in Studio A? Here we go. So I was just strolling along, and I usually don't look at Funko Pops because generally Funko Pops, there's some value in some of them. But I found a really cool one today. Bum, 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 bum. Who's that? John Oliver from Last Week Tonight, HBO political show. I can get 60, 70 bucks, 50, 60, 70 bucks for this. Or I can keep it. So let me know, guys. What do you think? Here's the back of it. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. If you've never watched that show, if you're a red hat, you're going to fucking hate it. Maybe not. Maybe there's some conservatives that would watch John Oliver. I used to have a roommate who was a big time conservative when I lived in Nashville. And every Friday night, bro, we would, if we weren't out, we didn't do many things together. We would gather in the living room and we watched golf together a lot. He was a golfer. But we'd gather in the living room on Friday nights and we would watch Real Time with Bill Maher. And I loved it because I've got a conservative good friend, roommate next to me, and we're laughing about shit, We're laughing about it and we're talking about, oh, that's too much, Bill Maher's big time anti-religious. So anytime that he brought up religion, he doesn't do it so much anymore. We were both like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. You got to prepare yourself when listening to that guy. I haven't watched him as much lately. Looks like the guy off that non-propaganda news. Let me see. It does. His nose isn't big enough, Wolfie. That guy had a big nose. You need to put a honker on this guy. He's talking about Agenda Free TV. They're a news service or a news channel stream that I highly recommend to anybody if you want to get your news from somebody. He is straight down the middle too. Love the guy. He doesn't add a bunch of extra nonsense like Liver Cheese does. He's straight to the point. And I just like him. He just seems like he's got a good vibe. He's got a good aura. So look him up. Agenda Free TV. He pops up anytime there's something that he thinks is happening. I pull it up and he dicking around, he's trying to figure out everything. He's growing and he's pretty damn good. I like him a lot. Let it live rent free in Studio A while it's listed. It's a good point. think Swan got the solution for us. I knew you guys would be able to help me out. I like John Oliver. I like his show. His show's very funny. And holy crap, he brings up some topics that I had no idea are going on in this country. He don't take sides. You're talking about the Agenda Free TV guy, yeah. And we need that. We need that. We need these guys that are just straight down the middle, show it on camera. That's what you get. So kudos to him. I wish him nothing but success. I think he's going to be successful. He already is. What the hell am I talking about? All right. Anything y'all want to add tonight? Y'all want to, oh, I can ask some trivia questions. I know we're not in Studio A, and I have no idea. It's called Brain Fart. Topsy-turvy trivia. I had this back here and I went through it the other night and was looking at some of the questions. I don't know that it's going to be great, but let's give it a go. What do you say, guys? We don't have to make it a long one unless you wanted a long one. Right, Swan? Bad liver cheese. Bad liver cheese. Stop that. Spit on another American flag. I'm unsubscribing the channel. Who, me? I didn't spit on an American flag. You talking about, Wolf? I never spit on an American flag. I spat on a Confederate flag. Come on, bro. I'd never do something like that. I could, but I wouldn't. Be right back, but still listening. I got to throw a chicken in the oven. Throw a chicken in the oven. Whoa, do you seriously think I spit on an American flag? I never did that, man. Nor would I ever do that. I get that it's the ultimate form of freedom of speech, but I also get the fact that you would be mad as hell about that. Wolf, I never spat on an American flag. No, brother, I did not. I spat on a Confederate flag. Go back and look at it. It's a Confederate flag. Do you honestly think I would make a video where I picked up an American flag out of a bin, took it to a trash can and spat on it and threw it in the trash can? Come on, man. Wolf, that ain't me, bro. That ain't me. I assume that you're talking about the Confederate flag, because that's what it was, a Confederate flag. It was not an American flag. It was not an American flag. Does the American flag have the crosses that go across it? Now, actually, now that I think about it, it could have been a Mississippi state flag before they changed the flag. It could have been that. I don't think it was. I never really unfolded the thing all the way. I got to that stars and stripes with the X, and I'm like, no. It was made in America. It was an American flag. Wolf, why are you doing this, bro? I think you're trolling me. Yeah, man, you have me hyped up. I was like, when the fuck did I ever do something like that? Wolfie, you know me from my videos. And I think now I understand you're trolling me. You get that, oh, look, I think Liver took a gummy tonight, which I haven't done. I've taken a few nights off from that. It was made in America, so it was the American flag. I seen the tag. Well, Wolf. Well, I mean, by that logic, I couldn't burn I couldn't spit on a Confederate flag because it's made in the USA. I mean, if something's made in the USA, that doesn't mean that it's Wolf. I promise you, I thought that was I just, yeah, I don't get where this is coming from, brother, because me as a person, I'd never do that. I'd never do it. I'd do everything else, but I just wouldn't do that.
And the reason I wouldn't do that is because I respect our veterans more than that. No matter what I felt like, if I'm going to come on here and get a 50,000 subs because I'm going to spit on an American flag, I wouldn't do that for two. First off, I wouldn't ever just do something just for the subs. That shit's not happening. If I do it, there's a reason behind it, and I need to be there doing it. It's not for views. So, yeah. And secondly, me as a person, absolutely would not. I just wouldn't. Just wouldn't happen. All right, here we go, guys. I got some questions for you right here. You never have to worry about me, Wolfie, burning an American flag. I promise you. I love my country. I love my country to the bottom of my heart, and I will die for my country if I have to die for my country. But I do love this country. Love everything. Don't love everything about it. There's some things, but no place is ever going to be perfect. But I just love the fact that there's so many different kinds of people, I think it's cool. If we can all live together without choking each other out. All right, so here we go. Swan, you ready? Maybe that's what Meatloaf wouldn't do for love. But I won't do that. All right. I've only got a couple of you in here, but we're going to try it just in case it's a good game or a shitty game. Made in China flag, do whatever, but American sweat went into that flag, and you spit on it, CTG. I mean, bro, something that's made in this country, I'm all for that. I want people to buy American-made products because it helps our country. But sorry, man, we're going to have to agree to disagree. If something was created in America and it's a symbol that does not need to be sold to people at a Goodwill, then I took care of that problem. If you want to read more into it, then you can do that, Wolfie. I still love you. But my intent, I mean, I think you're really taking it CTG. And I get it. I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But again, my point being, that would be like if an American company right down the road started producing swastikas, a swastika symbol or something. I mean, are we just not mad about it because it's made in the U.S.? That's all. All right, here we go. This is going to be, I don't know. This could go either way. I couldn't really form a valid opinion on the game, just because I didn't look at it for too long. But but the object of this game is I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to answer yes or no. You're going to answer yes or no. You with me so far? Now, the thing that makes this difficult is you want the opposite answer. Dun, 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 dun. So, if I told you, or if I said, do dogs breathe? You would say no. You wouldn't say yes. You would say no. Now you see what the game is. I think what you're supposed to do is read all 5 questions or all 5 statements out really fast, really quickly. And then you can, that's how they trip you up. It is confusing. You want the wrong answer. It's either Y or N, but you want the wrong answer. I'm done trolling now. I know, Wolfie. It's okay, man. It's even if you weren't trolling. Those are things that if you think I'm out there and I've done something, I want to know those things. I really do. Your opinions mean a lot to me. So there you go. All right, here we go. So you got it. I know it doesn't sound very fun, but we can try to make it fun. I'm not going to read them rapid fire. I want you to put a Y or an N up there. You're going to get a point if you're correct, or in this case, incorrect. Here we go. Let's do it. Do potatoes grow on trees? I need a Y or an N. Y or an N. Y or an N. Do potatoes grow on trees? You hear my whiny ass dog? Yes. Swan with the correct answer. That's no, but you hit Y. So a point for Swan. I'm confusing, so I should ace this. All aboard the Trump. Next stop, 2028. All right. Can baby strollers roll? Can baby strollers roll? Incorrect, Wolfie. Swan with the correct answer. No. Yeah, it's confusing, Wolfie. I kind of got annoyed by it. I'm not going to lie. Maybe that's why I didn't take it into the studio. I have it in Studio B, and I like to go through things before I try to run them on air. And I remember getting pretty pissed at this game. All right, 2 for Swan. Does grass grow? Does grass grow? Does grass grow? Wolfie, correct answer. Grass does not grow in this opinion. In this situation. 1 for Wolfie, 2 for Swan. Can a person turn on an oven? Can a person turn on an oven? Swan, did you just put that up? Swan said yes. Wolfie? I swear to God, dog. Oh, N. Okay. Oh, did you already answer though? You already answered. Wolfie gets the point. 2-2. Yeah, I told you. It's just when you think you got it down, all of a sudden because you shout out the answer. You know, you want to get it out quick, and then you wait a minute. Let me rewind. It's a difficult game. It is. Again, I got pissed off at it the other night. Yeah, she already answered, Wolf. Holy shit, she did it! You did it! Yeah! My beagle just, for the first time ever, jumped back inside through the outside door. Now, I have a very interesting problem that I have here. We have the screen not in the door. I leave the door open so that Biggs can get out. The problem is it's lower on the other side of the door. So she can get out, but her ass can't get back in. Well, tonight, for the first time in history, Miss Biggs, come here. Come here. I want to give you props in front of the crew. Look, come here. No, don't. No, come here. No, she just wants love. Let's look at it. Congratulations, girl. That was so good. Way to go. Yeah. All right, now get the hell out of here. And you get back up here. God, now she wants to play. She thinks, I did something good. You need a gummy type game. I agree, Wolfie. It's not, and that's why it didn't make it to Studio A. It's stuck in Studio B. I'm going to read you one more though, just for the hell of it. Do you get a gold medal if you finish in 4th place? Do you get a gold medal if you finish in 4th place? What do you think about the State of the Union? I didn't watch it. We were doing a live stream that night. I didn't think much. Same old stuff. You know, you got 2 sides. It's the same thing every time they do it. Whatever side's in power, the other side sits on their ass. It's really sad, to be honest with you. Cool. Yes. Wait. What was the question? Can a person turn on the oven? Or what was it? No, can you get a gold medal by winning fourth place? Wolfie, correct. No, wait. No, it's yes. Wait, it's yes. Fuck this game. It's really got me pissed off. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me angry. Next. Now, how am I going to entertain your asses? I have no idea. Actually, I have an idea. We'll do this. We'll do this. I've got a couple of. What's happening with you, Gen X? Not too much, Rocky Nunn. How you doing, man? Just trying to show some interesting stuff. Wait, if you just popped in, that sound kind of strange. You get mad easily. Not really mad. It's just kind of a frustrated mad. Yeah, I do. I get frustrated easily. You're correct. We should all get Cards Against Humanity and we'll play it live together. Hell yes. Hell yes, I'm on board with that. But some people can't just get Cards Against Humanity. I have the bins over there. Cards Against Humanity comes in a lot. It hadn't come in lately though. I had almost everything, bro, just from the bins. I had the green box, I had the bigger black box. I had all that shit. Wolf, you know what we're talking about, Cards Against Humanity? I was 1 minute behind. I had to fast forward the live. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity. What do you think, Wolfie? She suggests that we all get our own Cards Against Humanity and we play it live. First off, I'll ask this: Swan, do you have Cards Against Humanity? Yep. Wolf, you have Cards Against Humanity? Is it because of low intelligence? Do you know the game, the Ungame? I've heard of that. Because of low intelligence. I don't know what exactly you're commenting on there. Big cave ride. I've had a gummy, so it's gonna, sometimes I get lost pretty easily. Please just sit back and enjoy the ride. Good, I'm here for it. Just smoked my medical and ate taco salad. Now having 3 brownie bites. Hell yeah, man. Good on you, man. Sounds wonderful. I know of them. Of course I do. No, yes. Okay, so Swan, you have it. Wolfie doesn't have it. That's okay though. Because what we could do is I'm gonna have to find my copy if I even still have it. But if I don't have it, I can easily pick it up. So Wolf, maybe we can do something where holy shit, she just jumped out again. Maybe we could do something where it's like, I don't know, Wolfie or whoever doesn't have cards can have one answer. It's not going to be fair. It's not going to be fair because Wolfie's pretty funny. I know. Right now you can't tell it. You can make your own version. I know. A good friend of mine who does that. Went over to her house one night for a dinner party, and she broke out Cards Against Humanity, and then she had all her own little cards, and I was like, "That's pretty fucking awesome," and they were good too, really good. I think bookstores have them. Yeah, Wolfie, it's a perverted game. It's a funny game though. Believe me, Swan, I've thought many times about how we can get how we can get a game of Cards Against Humanity. What I'm going to do for you? Hang on, guys. I got a call. Stand by. All right. I want to play Swan's version. It's perverted, politically incorrect game. I have both my own version and a legit game. Swan, did you ever get the card, the hidden card on the big black edition? There's a hidden card in case anybody doesn't know. If you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, they had a bigger black edition, which I'm not gonna lie, it throws in a lot of you'll get a big black cock card to throw in into the situations. But Cards Against Humanity did something really cool. They put a hidden card. It's underneath the take the cards out. It's between the box and a piece of whatever they put in there, and there's a hidden card in there. And I think if I could be wrong on this, but I think it is the biggest, blackest cock ever. I think that's the secret hidden card. So I don't know. All right, what I was doing before my wife so rudely called and asked me what I wanted to eat. I have a check it out, guys. I have a shit. I'm gonna have to turn the camera around. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I have. I'm gonna show you what I have. Prepare yourself. Are you ready? Boom. I've got a plastic container over here that has a lot of shit that I don't even know if I've listed. And some of it I don't even know why it's in here. So it's a mystery box. Yay! Yay! We all get to look at a mystery box. Don't look over there. I keep forgetting my camera's turned around. So I'm going to try not to show the other areas of my room. Studio A. Okay, we'll start with these guys. I remember these guys. I've got them listed. And actually they have a lot of interested people. Nobody's pulled the trigger on them yet. Maybe I need to lower the price on them a little bit. Check it out. Check out these guys. Look at that. Look at that weird ass shit. Oh God, I just realized I might accidentally show my feet. And we don't want that happening. I'll lose all of you. So what's interesting about this guy, if I remember correctly, is I think they have like wire legs or something. Let me see. I don't know. They're old as shit, clearly. That's probably from the 50s, maybe. If you look at the face, I think it's from the 50s. Maybe the 60s. Yeah, bring your cards up. Yeah, we could do that. Bring your cards up. Yeah, bring your cards up. Wait, that's not what he would sound like. What would he sound like? Yes. Please bring your cards out. Please bring the cards out. No, he wouldn't sound like that. Hi, my name's Little Timmy. Will you bring the cards out? Yeah. Will you? People never like it when I start doing my puppet shit. Whenever I do my puppet shit, people disappear. I don't know what the hell happened to Wolfie, but look at her. Oh, she's very impressive. I like her. Now, if you don't know what these things are, if you have no idea, if it looks old like this, you want to pick it up. But I'm gonna go up under the dress here. I'm gonna go up under the dress on our live feed here. Now you see what I'm talking about? These weird ass twine legs. They make this doll more valuable. And I have the whole family. I'm the mom. I'm the mommy. Oh wow, where did everyone go? I broke out the I don't know who the hell knows. Maybe they came in and just ran everybody off. I don't know. I brought out my some of my finds. I found a box that I wanted to show y'all some of my finds. And once I brought it out and started talking in my puppet voices, then everybody seemed to disappear. I don't know. Oh, that's just terrible. That's just terrible, liver cheese. Would you like a kiss? Well, I mean, I don't. I'm not that upset about it. Oh no, I insist. I insist. Look at the detail on the hands on this, man. Uh, everything's opposite, so I'm. Where are her hands? There they are. Look at the details on that hand. Okay, so that's the husband and that's the wife. Here they are together. The husband and wife. What a lovely couple. Here you got to put his arm around her. Oh man, we have a great thing going here. Look at this. You're witnessing it live. That's true love of the Twine Legs. When they met, she was like, "Oh yeah, let me show you some leg." And then she lifted that up and showed her twine legs, and he was smitten. All right, let's see who else we have in the family. I like these guys, even though they've been up on my eBay listing for 2 years. Maybe I should lower the price on them, right? Got a lot of watchers though, so. All right, here we go. What's this? Oh, it's backwards. Oh, hello. What's your name? What's your name? She's not a big talker. I know I keep going opposite on my camera, but you got to understand that everything's opposite. So if I want to go this way, it's weird. It's weird. Only live on Gen X. That's their baby. That's one of their babies right there, I assume. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, what else we got? We got a couple more in here. We got 3 more, 4 more. What's this one? Holy shit, what's this? No. This young kid is going to look like she's going to a damn funeral. I still want the racist sign. Tyson is not racist. Stop it. It could be a little racist. Yeah, I don't like this, man. She's dressed in all black. What's that about, man? Is dad about to kick the fucking bucket? And she's like, she comes in one day dressed like this, and dad's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And she's like, "You don't know, Dad, but I do." That was messed up. All right. Oh, they got more babies. What is this guy? This guy shouldn't be in here. Do I have him listed? Oh, look at this dude. Oh, what's he got on his head? What is that? Is that a Swiss? He's Swiss. Yeah. He's a little dandy Swiss boy. Look at him. You like chocolate? I love chocolate. I love chocolate. I really need to work on my voices, guys. All my puppet voices, they all sound the same. I'm really sorry for that. I gotta get better. Gotta get more professional. Gotta quit being so damn unprofessional. Oh my God, look at this guy. Is that a red bow tie? Yeah, got a red bow tie on. Some red shoes, looking snazzy. All right. And one more. Let's see what this one is. I know this is riveting stuff. It was not picked for the pick. Pick on the. I'm afraid to list it. I'm afraid to list that sign. They get on to you when you list shit like that. They pull it down. What's going on? Speaking of pulling, whoa. What's going on here? Okay. She's just along for the ride, you know. She's the forgotten child. Her pants are coming down for some reason. I don't know why. I'll cash app you for it. Look, man. Tyson, I was wondering if you were being serious about this or not. Let me turn the camera around to talk to Tyson for 1 minute. Facing front, number 2 facing back. No, that's the one I had it on. Here we go, facing front. All right.
Tyson, if you're serious about that, man, if you really want that sign, then let me do some things. Let me research how much it's going to cost to ship. It's kind of heavy. It's weird. It'd have to be packaged weird. Let me get all that information before I throw you an offer because shipping's always an issue. So let me get that for you. I've known you've had your eyes on it, but I didn't know if you were just kind of trolling a little bit, playing. But if you really want it, man, I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you at a good price. But you got to give me a little time to figure out what it's going to cost to ship. Shipping these days has killed the resale industry. Completely killed it. All right, let's go back into the box. I'm in New York. I'm serious depending on the price. Still waiting on a price. If you find a child's book at the thrift store called Dooley and the Snort Snoot, grab that up fast. Dooley and the Snort Snoot. I like it. I will do that. Tyson, I got to find out what shipping's going to cost first. I'm just going to throw a number out because if I throw a number out, then we find out, oh, it's going to cost $20 to ship or something like that. You know, we need to let me do this. I'm not listing it. It's here. It's safe here. I promise you. I'm not going to list it and try to sell it for more money or something like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a fair price, but you got to give me a little bit of time, okay? It's not going to happen this weekend. This weekend I'm got shit planned. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put a reserved sign on that sign in my head. Okay, how about that? All right. Hey, Swan, did you want to read any of your cards? It's my favorite child's book from 1972. It's so rare to find. I want it so bad. Was one of my son's favorite books too. Okay. Dooley and the Snort Snoot. I think Snort Snoot, I'll try to lock that in, and that will be locked in. So if I see Snort Snoot on a book, and I do go through books. I do go through books when they come through there. A lot of people don't, but they're not liberties. I look for things that have a lot of value. And sometimes books, believe it or not, have a lot of value. People don't usually look at them at the thrift store. You want to look at the books, you want to open them up immediately and see if it's autographed. A lot of autographed stuff comes through Goodwill. People don't even fucking notice it. So anything with an autograph, probably pick up. So I'll be on the lookout for you, Swan. But in the meantime, check this out. Check this out. Done. Okay. Hang on. Y'all love this shit too. Okay, here we go. This is a drawer out that I pulled out. I have no idea what could be in here. Hell, there could be a dildo in here. Not likely, but it could happen. So how exciting is this that we get to do this? Most of this I'm going to assume is not listed. Some of it might be. I'm going to go straight right here. See where my finger's pointing at? Because I know this is an interesting product. What we have here is failure to communicate. All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this LOL doll. Oh, yeah. She's a nasty one. She's a nasty little girl. Very, very bad, naughty girl. Y'all know what this is, right? This is the one. Well, this might not be one of the ones, actually. I'm sorry, young lady. I called you nasty, and I don't think you are nasty. I don't know why you're in here by yourself, though. Major pain in our loving asses. And she's got to be in here for a reason. I wouldn't have just stuck a single. Well, she was with another one. Let's look at the other one and see if we can solve this mystery together, guys. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This would be probably one of them. I know. Why are you showing naked LOL dolls? Look, these are special LOL dolls. When they first came out, some of these LOL dolls, I don't know if y'all remember the controversy, you could dip them in water and they show like lingerie and dirty undies, like stockings and sexual kind of stuff. So they got into trouble for that and they stopped doing it. But if you ever find one, I don't know if you could have any water or anything, but you could, Swan's book is $16 on eBay. Get to it. Get to it. To it. Get to it, Wolfie. Get to it. All right. Yeah. So, yeah. When you dip her in water, she shows up in this frilly bra and panties and all that. I'm getting very uncomfortable just handling her, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put her away. I don't like handling naked female baby dolls, but she does that. I've sold some like her before who have that, and plus $6.99 shipping. Of course. What's this? Why the fuck? What's this? What's this? There's magic in the air. What is it? Why do I have a bottle of Flex glue in here? I have no idea. I must have found it at the bins one day and threw it into a bag and just got it. I probably had some purpose for it then. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I'm not lying to you. There you go. Flex glue. This is kind of cool. What's this? Disney penguin. They had a price tag of $6.50 on it. Mary Poppins, terrible shape. It's got tape and shit on it. But yeah, this is, I don't know, it's a Happy Meal toy maybe. But it wouldn't be in here if it didn't have some kind of value. I don't think it has a lot of value. Maybe, I don't know, $5, $6, $10, something like that. But I guess he does that when you push them. I don't know. I don't care. All right, what's this? Oh, yeah, here we go, guys. Now we're getting into the good stuff. I do have these listed. I know I do. And I'm waiting for them to sell. Somebody's going to get a great deal on them. These are really cool. Cool stuff. Boom, 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 boom. It's a PVC, very heavy Charlie Brown. I don't know how early it is, but I have it in a bag with other Peanuts characters. So I have this up as a lot. Look at Lucy. Look at Lucy. Look at Lucy being all progressive with her rainbow, what do you call those things? Spinner? No, what do you call those things? Pinwheels. There you go. Yeah, rainbow colored pinwheel. She could be. She could have that pinwheel like that because she's has a bit of. She's a Christian, a real Christian, or it could be that she just likes the colors. I don't know. You decide. She's got on roller skates. That smile has me concerned. Because it's not a straight smile. It's like I don't know, kind of a weird smile there. You know what that smile reminds me of? This is what that smile reminds me of, okay? You would put her in that position right there. And if you're under age 18, you need to turn away immediately. And then you would put Charlie Brown right here, right about here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We need to make this look like it actually should work. Okay, this is where we're at. Okay, tell me what you think. You got Charlie Brown laying down, and he's clearly doing something to Lucy, and then you come over and look at Lucy's face. Her face says it all. We know what's going on. You dirty children, stop that. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then we have, I only have 3 of these. Pigpen. Pigpen. I love Pigpen. He must be the valuable one. He's probably the valuable one. I probably put him in a lot, and he's probably worth like, I don't know, $20 maybe. And instead of selling him separately, what I do is I add the other two and maybe sell them all for like $30. People get mad at that. They want to pick out the good. Can I buy Pigpen? No, you can't buy Pigpen. You got to buy it all. It's a fair price. I love the dirt on his face. Really cool. Yeah, I like Pigpen. He's cool. I'm going to turn the camera around real quick because I want to do a CTG moment with you. All right. Now, peanuts. Super cool. Everybody loves peanuts, right? One thing that I did want to tell you, if you're ever out and about and you find anything, I want y'all to find me something. Okay. How about that? Y'all find me something. And it's not that I want it because I want to resell it. But I always want to find a Franklin peanut. You know who Franklin is? He's the black peanut. Franklin has quite a history. If you have time, look up some Franklin stuff on YouTube. Franklin was introduced by Charles Schultz after peanuts had been out for a little bit, and a lot of newspapers around the country gave him hell about it and said, if you include Franklin, you're not going to be in our newspaper. And you know what? Charles Schultz said, hey, sit on this and spin. If you don't get Franklin, then you don't get the peanuts. So I think it's a great story. And I think Franklin needs to be celebrated. And I want a Franklin t-shirt or a Franklin figurine. If one of you lovely people out there could, if you see one of those anywhere, because I can never seem to find them. I know we have this magical thing called the internet, but I want to find it. I want to find it either from one of you guys or out in the wild. Ooh, check it out, guys. More racist stuff. Tyson. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. It's a good one, though. It's a good one. Franklin was cool, man. Franklin had to fight his way on there. He had to fight his way on there. And he deserves to stay. I'm going to tell you what, guys. The Grizzlies are kicking the shit out of Dallas. I can't believe this. We're up by 29 points going into the fourth quarter. And so much for my theory on them tanking, right? You'll keep your eyes out. Thank you, Swan. I appreciate you. I'm going to turn the camera at this. Oh, what the fuck? What happened? All right. Sorry, I'm having issues. Give me a second. I'll get it worked out. Facing front, facing back. All right. Woo, finally. Sorry, guys. I'm having problems like I always do. Now, if you look back here, get it right. You can see in the corner over there, there's a little Pokemon card hidden. Should we grab that next and see what that is? Ben Franklin? Is there a Ben Franklin down here? All right, let's grab this and see why he's sitting down here by himself. Why would he be doing that? Oh, he's doing that because he's jacked up. He's a Pikachu. Pikachu's what you do if you want to sell Pokemon cards, but anytime you find a Pikachu, pick it up. Pikachu, it's not going to be worth a ton. Some of them are, but if you have a bunch of these, people love Pikachu. You could sell that, but he's all bent up. That's why he's in there. I don't know if I thought I was going to iron him out or something, but I'm not selling him in that state. I don't sell bullshit. I don't sell bullshit. I have a very high user seller rating for a reason. What the hell is this? Okay. All right. It's old Timex of some sort. It's trash.
Actually, this Timex here, I remember. I don't think it's trash, Wolfie. I think it's worth $30 to $40. But you can see it's not working. That's why it's in this drawer. I need to get a battery for it, and that's probably not going to happen. So what'll happen is I'll find a few Timexes. Some of them work, some of them might not work, and I'll lot them all up and sell them for like $50. And I'll let them know which ones work and which ones don't work. All right. All right. What is that? Is that a salt shaker? Let's check her out. Oh, where's she at? Yeah, look at this, guys. Hell yeah. I remember these. These should be listed. I don't know why they're not. Oh, because they got lost in the death pile of my stuff that I don't list until I really, really need the money. Look, I'm going to set them down here so you can get a better view of them. These are awesome. And you see, that's a brand right there, that Lucerne. That's a brand. That's a higher quality brand. There's a big market, believe it or not, for salt and pepper shakers. A lot of collectors of these guys right here. And this one's beautiful. Let me see if it has any other markings, maybe made in Japan or something. It doesn't, but these are super cool. I love those. I would imagine, I think my wife's here. I would imagine that these, so the stream might be ending very shortly. Not because she's not gonna make me shut it off, but she's got my food. All right. Yeah, she's here. Guys, I'm going to show you this one thing because I see a box and I don't know what's in the box. We got to find out what's in the box. Let's do it together. What's in the box? What's in the box? What is in the box? Damn it. That's what's in the box. Check it out. Some random jewelry. Hey, y'all calm down now. We get it. Mama's home. They go ape shit when she comes home. I do like this ring right here. I don't know what this is. I probably just kept that because it's unusual. May not have a ton of value, but I don't know. I kept it for some reason. And some of this other stuff. There's a nice pair of earrings. May have some silver. Hello, Mom. Might have some gold in here. Probably what's going on is I didn't know if these were gold or not, and I threw them in here to have them checked. I'll take them to a pawn shop or a jeweler, and they'll check to see if I have any gold in there. If I have some gold, holy shit! Holy shit! Welcome to my world. Got a bunch of enamel pins down here. Awesome. I'll show y'all a couple of these enamel pins. Check her out. I'll show y'all a couple. Oh, I got a bunch of enamel pins down here. Hell yeah. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, absolutely going on the hat, without a doubt. You'll see that on the hat next time you see me. You got me here researching Franklin. Find Franklin. Find Franklin for liver cheese, please. All right, guys, I'm going to cut the... Ooh, look at this pin. Holy shit. Where have I been hiding these pins? Look at that. Nice. All right. The better half is home. She's brought me food. She's ready for me to probably shut the fuck up and doesn't want to hear me yabbing. I'm going to spend a little time with her. Guys, thank you for coming in tonight. Not the greatest stream ever, but I think we had some fun. And you know my plans for the next 2 days now, too. Okay, guys? So be looking for those videos and be looking for a live stream sometime tomorrow. I love you guys. Continue to talk to each other. Remember, it's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. Continue to be a CTGer. Do not stop talking to other people. And yeah, I'll leave you with this fact that you can use on friends if you need to. To everybody that's trying to change our voting that's going on right now, here's a fact. If you get into an argument with somebody about, well,
why are we doing these? Or if you ask them why they think they need to change the voting process, and they get into a big argument about it, what's it going to hurt, all that stuff. Just tell them this, okay? Tell them, and this is a real fact. Tell them that in the last 40 years, almost 40 years in this country, there have been less numbers of voter fraud in this country than there have felony accounts by Donald Trump. That's a real fact, and it shuts them up real quickly. Not a huge problem with our voting right now. We've done it for how long? And when they can show me that there's a problem with it, then maybe we have a talk. But you tell them that there have been less in the last 40 years, less accounts of actual voter fraud. There have been less of those, and they have felony counts by Donald Trump. Kind of makes you think. Take that in, lock it in. Love you guys. Witch Franklin. Love you guys. Love you, Wolfie. Love you, Tyson. Love you, Swan. Love all you guys. If I missed your name, I can't do it every night. I can't call you out individually. But I do care greatly about you guys, and look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Okay, guys? I'm going to go enjoy a burger. See you next time.